Hello anh em đã quay trở lại với kênh nha. Tôi yêu game. Chơi thì mình sẽ lưu lại những khoảnh khắc mình chơi. Rồi mình chơi lần nào.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Yeah. Tác là da màu đen, còn này là chơi màu trắng mới chịu. Kệ. Wow. Cô nàng đẹp chứ.
We're here.
Xưa giờ mình hay chơi bắn súng mà. Chơi bắn súng không có chơi mấy trò này nhiều hơn. Bắn súng bỏ thời gian chơi bắn súng nhiều hơn.
Let's go.
Vậy thôi. Nhưng mà nói vừa luyện tiếng Anh thì nên chơi mấy trò này để vừa chơi mà vừa luyện ha. Cộng kêu let's go rồi. Mình coi khu này cái. Đây là có nhóm thám hiểm. Thì đa số những cái trò assassin đó là nó sẽ lấy một cái khu vực cái xác ADN của người cổ đại á. Họ sẽ truy tìm vào nguồn gốc đó và đi đến câu chuyện của quá khứ. Em mới vô là tự tại ha. U.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Ồ, bây giờ cô đông mở nhiêu đó mà dám đi vô à. Có một cái đèn thôi. Có đèn ở dân cái quần của anh này thôi. Ồ, nhìn mặt. trong nhóm 4 người mà có con em vậy gì nói. Ghê chưa.
I think we're here.
Sao mà âm thanh nó to thế? Nghe không? Cái này ánh sáng hả? Sơ sáng thế. Đây được. Tên. Anh nè. Đây. Ở đâu? Ở đâu rồi? Ồ, chớp sáng à. Gì vậy? Đừng đụng anh ơi. Đụng nổ á. Ok. Cầm luôn kìa. Wow, chìa khóa à? Nó chìa khóa. Một chìa khóa. Chúng ta phải tìm ra cái chìa khóa. Juno.
Son?
Con trai à?
Sir.
Ông chủ.
Here we go again.
Chúng ta sẽ đi lần nữa. Cái gì xỉu luôn vậy? Desmond. Có nghe thấy chúng ta không?
Yeah.
Chuyện gì đang xảy ra vậy?
What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know.
Tự nhiên tôi phải
making
rơi
sure I was
xuống.
okay.
Có chắc chắn là làm tôi ok không?
Danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking
Cô
to me.
ấy nói với tôi, với con ấy. À đi giống
Okay,
bố
Desmond.
cha
While you
với
were visiting
với
Constantinople,
cha ha.
we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Mark over there. Đi đến cái địa điểm đó.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Ồ. Hay chỗ. Đúng. Ok. Good job. Yeah. No, chết luôn. Đây nè. Được. Được. Ok. Nó gội xong. Oh my god. Có gì? Được tới rồi mà. Lên bạn ơi. Lên nữa bạn ơi. Qua bạn ơi. Lên. Ủa? Ý mình hả? Được. Buồn nha. Hả? Anh lúc qua lúc không vậy? R là gì? Lên được mà. Đó. Để chụp đi trời ơi. Này. Nhìn lên mà. Lên luôn.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Đây. Đây.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Wow.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Vậy vô khoảng trống rồi. Ôi chết. Ờ. Chết.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Wow, mặc đồ này luôn nè. Một con và chống tại một chống lại. Trời. Phát lên mặt trời ha. Đó là đe dọa tất cả sự sống trên hành tinh. Bây giờ họ chỉ cần tìm ra như thế nào làm điều đó. Ký ức của tổ tiên xuất hiện để giữ cái câu trả lời. Hoàn thành. Tới đi. Ủa. Giống như mơ vậy. Vâng.
Sir? Sir?
Tất cả ổn chứ?
Everything all right, sir?
Sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Rồi cha nó vô luôn hả? Cha vẫn còn đi gì quá khứ. Giờ đi vô hả? Deadly performance.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Gì?
Ladies and
Tin nhắn mới
gentlemen,
được nhận.
you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Tìm kiếm nơi ngồi hả?
More sugar, more butter, heart failure, and a final dash of butter disgusting sugar.
Ủa vậy nó nhập hồn bên kia hay sao vậy?
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Đường này. Đây hả? À. Thôi vô coi dạ hội mới ghê
My
á.
apologies.
Xin lỗi, xin lỗi. Xin lỗi, xin lỗi. Xin lỗi, xin lỗi.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't.
Okay.
Do you see him?
Do you see him? Okay. Oh. Oh.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Tìm kiếm nơi để leo lên hả?
I may mention a booking for Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, or I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lock to year than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. A good sportsman always let
Okay.
partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on him.
Đó đời.
A thousand pardons. My apologies. So sorry.
Đó xin lỗi.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman, because to her I was obliged to my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellas to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Milch, my observation is right. When your researchers are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, that ball that sets word at trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes will order matters so as to bring off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy that our stock is evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
My lady, stop. When I took the time before, I told you
Bằng không. Đấy. Rồi. Để như thế này. Được luôn hả? Wow. Hay quá. Zoom 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 zoom. Nhảy 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 đi. Thế nào?
Heads.
Nhảy đi. Cái gì á? Đi bạn ơi. Ok.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Nhảy đi, nhảy đi. Nhảy. Ok. Tục lên này.
Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But I'll out.
Ok.
Jeremy's
Ok.
really
Tốt,
burning
tốt, tốt, tốt.
tonight. He's a marvel.
Qua luôn, qua luôn. Qua luôn. Qua luôn, qua luôn, qua luôn. Nhảy luôn, nhảy luôn. Ok. Chốt. Lên. Nè. Dạ. Chào. Hôm nay nãy nhìn bên kia thấy bò bò vậy, bỏ không tí.
Haytham,
Hey thầm.
you should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. And so am I.
Xác hả?
Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that did the murder! That man there! Seize him!
Whatever has happened?
A man was killed. I've done no wrong. I swear
Search
it.
him.
Any weapons? Nothing. We must keep
I
looking.
beg your pardon.
He must be in
Did you
somewhere.
notice anyone suspicious
Please.
seen from that group?
It was part of
Please, are you certain?
He's French.
Try
There's
to
no
remember.
danger. He's French. There is no danger.
Cứ đi từ từ thôi.
It happened
We
right
must
in
leave
that
at
balcony.
once.
What are those men doing about? I'm staying where it's safe. Order! We must have order! Move! Move!
Đi, đi thôi.
Imbecile! Where are you going?
Anh đi đâu đó.
I need to get out. It's too close in here. I must
Tôi gần
get
ở
some
ngoài, tôi không
air.
ở đây đâu.
I'll search it on
Bình tĩnh
here.
nào.
You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Okay. Xong rồi. Giờ làm gì? Atlantic Ocean.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Không khí thật là đi đến trên tàu Atlantic Ocean, biển Đại Tây Dương. Rồi.
And then all will be well. You sure about that? Of course.
Anh chắc chắn
Have I ever led you astray? Nah.
Từng người tiến tới đó.
Though you don't sit right with the others. Have faith, my friend. You'll see. Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector.
Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees
hell
us...
with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
Chết chưa, đỡ bấm chuột trái đánh nha.
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is
Chúng ta
that?
sẽ làm lần nữa
You
thôi.
think I'm afraid of you?
No, but you should be.
Mày nè.
Do you yield?
Never! How do you
Hả?
like these odds?
Dạ. Dạ.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Đội trưởng à.
Explain yourself at once,
Giải
Mr.
thích cho tôi
Kenway.
một lần.
these fought. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Tôi gần đây đã quên rồi.
There's your knife back.
Tôi trả lại con dao của anh đấy.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact,
Tôi không muốn
I
tranh
need a
luận.
favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn
Tôi
to
không
you.
thể tin tất cả bọn chúng.
And why should I help you?
Thì tại sao là tôi phải...
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
Lần sau đừng có đe dọa tôi đấy. Nếu muốn tôi giúp đỡ thì anh không được đe dọa tôi. Nếu không thì cắt cái đầu anh xuống đấy. sợ rồi. Đại có. Ngày thứ 28. Giờ là đi từ châu Âu qua bên Mỹ hả?
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Đội trưởng hả?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Ok, đi làm thôi. Kiểm tra, điều tra phi hành đoàn hả? Trong đây là điều tra thủy thủ hả? Ok.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine.
Won't hardly take his hat off.
Quiet!
Here it comes. Make like you're working.
You there. I have some questions for you.
Một vài câu hỏi cho anh.
But I ain't got time to gossip.
Nhưng tôi không đủ thời gian đâu.
You want information? Try
Tôi
the
không có
cook
gì
or
để
the doctor.
hữu ích để chia sẻ với anh đâu.
Everyone's always chatting them up.
Không có gì hữu ích để chia sẻ các bạn. Lên đây. Anh chàng khác. Làm gì? Ê, anh đây.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
No, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Tiếp hả? Bây giờ trò chơi play game. Đây.
Are you James?
Anh là James à?
Hatham
Đúng rồi đấy.
Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
Rất vui khi gặp anh. Tôi biết anh là ai.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here.
Tôi tìm ra
Follow me.
nhưng nó không ở đây. Đi theo tôi đi.
So what do you want to know?
Dạ,
Have
anh
you
đang
seen or
muốn
heard anything
biết
out
cái
of
gì?
the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
Cảm ơn những thông tin của anh.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Hãy nhìn cái trên cái đuôi tàu. Lên cho lẹ.
Evening, sir.
Xin chào.
How are
Những
things?
ngày.
Calm and quiet.
Như thế
Just the
nào?
way I
Bình
like
tĩnh.
it.
Phải bình tĩnh.
What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit, stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
Đó là gì vậy?
Someone's throwing cargo overboard.
Ai đó đâu quăng
But why?
món đồ đó, nhưng mà tại sao? Đi điều tra âm thanh dưới đây.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned with such luxuries.
It's not right that
Yeah.
you should feast on lamb and whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Gì?
Curious.
Nghiêm túc chứ?
Most curious.
Hey. Mà đứa nào mà nó quăng cái đó trời, không nói vụ cướp biển đó nè. Dám lắm á.
Any news?
Bất
Each
kỳ
night's
thông
the
tin mới nào
same.
không?
I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Tại
Near
sao
as I
làm
can
điều
tell,
này?
the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down!
Tất cả mọi người nằm xuống.
A warning shot. Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead. Man the cannons! Make ready to fight!
Chúng ta sẵn sàng chiến đấu thôi.
You below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail, to load a cannon, to wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Ừ, nhớ hả? Chết chuột, chết chuột. Xong bạn ơi. Ây da. Ây da. Ây da. Xong rồi.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Họ muốn tôi.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway.
Họ bắt
There's
chúng ta.
nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
Tôi nghĩ một thứ.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Tôi không làm điều đó.
Then I will.
Chắc chắn tôi sẽ.
All right. All right.
Một ngày sau đó hả?
We need those ropes secured.
Chúng ta cần một sợi dây.
I told you this was madness.
Bình tĩnh nào. Tôi sẽ sửa cái thuyền cho anh. Thuyền nó mới to này ha. Nữa. Chơi chưa? Đây. Dây bị cắt đứt nữa rồi.
We need more speed. Loose the sails.
Chúng ta cần nhanh lên.
You take the foremast. James, to the mainmast with you.
no. Xuống. Nghe gấp. Chảy kìa.
Help! Please! Help! Please!
Rồi sao? Cảm ơn.
Thank you.
Chim luôn à? Ồ mà. Thứ 72. Vàng hả? Gặp Captain. Bow nó là nghĩa là cái cung, còn nếu mà đờ bow thì là cái gì? Bow hay là O hay U? O hay A gì?
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Khi mà tới sắp tới. Leo lên phía trên hả? Hồi nãy cái cục bom nó gãy như sao ta? Wow, cao gì? Và tôi giờ mới vô anh. Wow. Hành trình đến thế giới mới. Tàu à?
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
one and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Vô hành lý mình không còn mang
But
theo
he's yet to reach
để có người
America, and I
đem đến
figured I
nhà trọ
might.
mình ha.
Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Charles Lee.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Bên cạnh rồi
Impossible,
kìa.
sir. This way.
Đường này.
Hello, sir.
Ủa cái này qua nước Anh chứ không qua nước Mỹ hả?
Bloody hell! Thief! Someone stop him!
Someone stop him. Là chọn đồ của tôi hả?
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we
Tao
get
kêu
to
là
work.
thiết
I'll arrange for
mà
horses
siêu
while you do
ba kêu ai dừng anh ra lại. Ok. Đi tìm nơi bán đồ à. Đi chơi nữa hả? Thôi thôi.
Back here with that, you rogue!
Retain the services of Hornsby Brothers Weaponsmith.
Damned sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
Có vẻ giống
That's
như có bị
because
giấc tối
I
gì hả phải
am.
không?
Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Đó là thật là thú vị.
Good day, sir. Yeah, come in.
Ok. Là sao? Quay. Ồ. Một thanh kiếm bình thường. Với giá là 700. Ok. Confirm. Ok. Tiếp tục. Chở ga. Đi whip mình chứ. Đi whip mình rồi đúng không? Đi whip. Rồi. Hỏi em. Cái súng. Ngắn. Cái giá 2.000. Ok. Rồi. Rồi. Ra khỏi shop và trang bị vũ khí. Ép để mở ra.
The Mohawk tribe. The Boston Country Journal. One penny goes a long way. Thompson's Brook Avenue Maltings and Hop Distribution.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
I find your conduct most
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way.
Đường này. Tôi kiếm cái phòng họ có yêu cầu gì không? Kêu không, tôi cần cái riêng tư mà thôi.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Có những kẻ cướp ở South là phía nam. Đông Nam hả? Đông Nam. South. Đi theo. Mới xuống chưa ngủ nghe gì hết, đi bắt đi nơi. Có đồng vụ ha.
Thomas Hickey?
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Ai đang hỏi đó?
Kenway.
Tôi là Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy. Peace, Charles.
Bình yên
William
nào.
Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
You two, clear up. You two, clear up.
Ủa sao?
So much for the element of surprise.
Không được.
Oi, ape them! Shoot them before they
Ui
reach
da.
us.
Ui da. Ui da. Được. Nè, xong rồi. Ui da. Gì vậy? Chạy. Xuống kỳ.
Fall back! Fall
Trở
back!
lại.
We'll be safe inside!
Chúng ta sẽ an toàn khi bên trong.
What now? We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Lay down your weapons,
Nằm
and I'll
xuống
consider letting you live.
để cho vũ khí
I
của
make
các anh
you
đi
the
xuống dưới đi.
same offer. We've no
Tôi
quarrel.
cần một
I only
vài
wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Tôi không hỏi lần nữa.
Agreed.
Đồng ý. Yeah. Thấy chưa? Đánh mắc cười.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't. They'll know.
Anh không còn biết, họ sẽ biết.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame so many had to die.
Aye. Terrible tragedy, that.
Good.
Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
Ok. Đè nút E ha.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Deal with them. Look at those bats. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
Nhầm xuống kìa. Hả?
A little help, please.
Quit your crying, I'm coming.
Stop them, Thomas!
In a Jeffy, boss.
Chết chưa?
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Đi.
Quit your crying, I'm coming.
Stop them, Thomas!
In a Jeffy box.
Wow.
That seems to be the last of them.
Kệ. Kệ.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks,
One day.
Master Kenway.
Cảm ơn.
Now, tell me what it is you need.
Cái mà đang cần.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
Thomas.
What?
Sao?
Rent yourself a room.
Thuê cho chính anh một căn phòng.
And a bath as well.
Dạ đi tắm đi.
I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Chàng này hồi quá. DNA để tìm ra Chucker New. À, đủ 10 người á.
Evening, gentlemen.
Chào buổi chiều.
Charming.
Không?
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Tự nhiên nào.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink!
Dạ, người cần
How
uống.
fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
đi nè.
Wonderful.
Thiệt tuyệt vời.
Charles?
Charles.
Sir?
Thưa ngài.
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
Chúng ta nên làm gì đây?
We find him.
Chúng ta sẽ tìm anh ta.
Come.
Cầm đấy.
I'll show you how.
Tôi sẽ chỉ cho anh như thế nào. Gì? Nghe lén hả? Nghe lén hàng xóm xung quanh hả?
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
For the best rates in transatlantic shipping, contact Wells Brokers. Let us worry about the details while you get down to business. You there. Stop. There is news that a frontier fort watched over by royal forces has been surrendered.
Ủa là sao đây?
The best products come directly from the Rhineland, now at your fingertips.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
Several varietals.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
New design in rotary lathes will be on display at the Guildhall this next week. Come see these
Di
innovative
chuyển giữa
models
hai.
at work.
Giờ che mắt chúng.
Such scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
Leo lên nhà thờ hả?
Westphalian
Nhà
products
thờ đâu?
go to Herr Hoyts. The best products come directly from the Rhineland, now at your fingertips.
Đây hả?
Spate of accidents. A new bylaw will enforce annual route inspections.
Ok. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, đứng lên luôn kìa, kinh không?
Time to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
Nghe nhiều đâu, nghe đâu. Ok.
All the news and much more in today's Gazette.
Cái gì? Con ghét hả?
The postmaster wishes to inform the populace of a slight increase in the fees to be collected for all transatlantic correspondence.
Another must have knitted.
All the news and much more in today's Gazette.
Ủa, không nghe.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Ok. Nghe thêm thông tin.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
Support the community.
So he says to Church that one way or another the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Cutter was with him.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way.
Bây giờ sao? Follow. Waterfall. Ủa? Ở đâu? Ồ. Cái nút à? Cái nút đâu? Eagle với V không? Ok, chắc V à?
For the widest assortment of dry goods, feed, and other staples, call upon the good folk of Longmans off Carter's Lane.
We lost Chat Boy.
If your joints excruciate, ears sanguinate, or feet distend and tumefy, you have but one new and miraculous...
À, bên kia hả?
Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Ok, cẩn thận, kêu cẩn thận, có nhiều lính gác.
Locked.
Khóa rồi.
I'll have to
Tìm
find
kiếm
the key.
một chìa khóa.
Wait
Đợi ở
here.
đây. Rồi xong.
Here we are then.
Chìa khóa đây. Vậy thôi.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Không cần.
You do require protection. Else
Anh
we
yêu cầu
wouldn't
được
be
ẩu
here.
về, không phải ở đây.
How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe. I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgering.
Có thể
Maybe.
lấy cái lưỡi của anh.
I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options.
Rất
I
nhiều sự lựa
can't
chọn.
possibly decide.
Mà tôi không thể quyết
Take
định.
all three.
Hãy lấy tất
Hold a moment. Perhaps
cả
I
đi.
was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry,
Tôi
Benjamin.
rất xin lỗi.
But that
Benjamin.
door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you
Tôi đã
took
nghĩ nhiều
advantage
hơn
of
rồi.
my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me?
Ngươi sẽ
I'll
hối
have
tiếc
your
điều
head.
này, Silas.
I rather think you won't.
Cắt cái mũi luôn hả?
A bit from here, a little bit from there.
Ok các bạn, bye bye các bạn, hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở tập tiếp theo của trò chơi 12 bài.